So I've already recorded this commentary and I noticed that I use my hands an awful lot, which for me doesn't reflect my true beauty. Now, all that aside, in today's video we've got a clip from a guy who's supposedly a good player. This guy is called Jake Somers, or however the fuck you say it. Now, as I said, he isn't a bad player, but he's just had a round to forget and he's made a few mistakes which can only be described as disabled at best and absolutely fucking retarded at worst. But I'm going to play you the clip in full, you can make your judgment, and then I'm going to break it down for you after. So without further ado, let's take a look. I don't really know what to say at this point, so let's just start from the beginning. This is Jake Somers hitting a Guardian. This is Jake Somers hitting a Guardian when his team are in a 3v1 in order to stay in the game. His team is 5-2 down. And rather than play with his team, he decides to go on the opposite side of the map, play for points, and hit a Guardian. Now, for those of you that don't play Call of Duty all too often, destroying a Guardian by hitting it takes forever. It's frustrating. So the fact he's doing this, he knows it's going to take a long time. So he's playing for himself. Mistake number one. Mistake number two, which we're about to see, he then decides to concuss mid-map. Now, when you throw a concussion mid-map, you tell me two things. One, you either think the enemy's going to push mid-map, which makes no fucking sense at all, or you think a concussion is going to destroy a Guardian. But in actual fact, what you're doing is, if you get past this Guardian, concussing yourself, which makes no fucking sense. And then, the third mistake, which is probably the funniest mistake, he pops overdrive and then jumps into the Guardian. Now, rather than try and get round it, he jumps right into the middle of the fucking heatwave. He's literally microwaving himself and giving his team the win, which means the other team can jump on the bomb because they know that he's in the middle of a Guardian. And he's trying to jump, he's trying to teabag, and he's trying to get out, but he's fucked it completely. Now, as I said, Jake, you're probably not a bad player and you probably just had a bad round, but fuck me, mate, you had an awful fucking round. If I ever do this, just put a bullet in my neck and well, probably not that far. Just tell me to retire from Call of Duty. So Jake, I'm afraid you are Noob of the Week. This clip was sent in by Phony Zony, the beast himself, and he titled it, "What Am I Playing With?" And Zony, I have to agree with you, my friend. But you may have noticed in the left-hand side of the screen, you would have seen that I'm sponsored by Fragit. If you need anything for your PC or you're looking at getting a new streaming PC, their links will be in the description. They are absolute beasts. Everything I do is ran from a PC they supplied me, so check them out and it would be very much appreciated from myself. But enough of the plugs. If you enjoyed this video, then fucking slap a like on that motherfucker. If you got any comments, then obviously comment below, or if you want to send any Noob of the Weeks yourself, my Twitter is in the description. And as always, God, I feel like I'm having an asthma attack. Jesus Christ, I feel like a fat kid with that cake. And as always, hit that subscribe button. But until then, I will see you next time. What's he doing? What's he doing? What are you doing? Crush him! Crush him, there's no one alive! It says on your screen, it's 1 and 0, it's fucking there! It says it right there! Right on the fucking screen! 1 alive, 0 alive! Defuse the bomb, man!